And so here we are once again. Yeah, I know I promised this review yesterday, but let's just say things happened. I kinda wasn't really in the reviewing mood, and also, fuck. Excuse my language. I was working on Strike Freedom. So yeah, 3 things that kept me from doing the review. But anyway, enough with my babbling. On with it. And here we are. Here's the box as you saw yesterday for S.H.Figuarts Precure Cure Black. And let me grab a standard, well, as close to standard as possible, Figuarts box. Here's Cure Black's Figuarts box, and here is the Kamen Rider Figuarts box. This is when you say Figuarts, this is what most people will probably think of. Although it would be grayscaled, you know, well, it would be gray. It wouldn't have this beveled in writing and whatnot, but you get what I mean. Grayscaled image of the rider. On the back, you see all that. Size, you just see Kamen Rider, or in the case of regular Mass Rider. This is what you would think of Figuarts when you say Figuarts. The design for the pre-cured boxes are a little different. Instead of getting an image of the rider in the suit, since pre-cure is an anime, you get an image of the figure itself. I kind of would have... Also on the side, you get a kind of picture of the figure again. You get the name, the series down below, Futari wa Purikyo. Still, you get the same crap. S.H.Figuarts is a new standard figure series that incorporates the Bandai action figure art under the theme pursuing character expressions through humanoid action. On the side, you get an image of you get a silhouette, a pink silhouette of the figure doing a pose. It says Precure action figure. Cure Black. This is an action figure, not a doll. Yet this is more than likely marketed towards girls. Again, pink silhouette of the figure in a pose. Precure action figure. Cure Black. I actually like the box design. Onto the back. You have an image of Cure Black in her post-transformation pose. You have her in her pose right here. Saying her famous quote. Unfortunately, I don't remember it because I've only seen 6 episodes of Precure, and that was like 4 months ago. It was something like after she says Hikari no Tenchi Cure Black, and Cure White says something. She says, "Why don't you go home?" or something like that. I don't remember. And then you have Cure Black and Cure White together doing the Precure marble screw attack. And then a pose right here showing off all of its motions. Moving on to the figure, well, actually moving on to the accessories. What could all this emptiness be besides the figure emptiness itself? You'll find out later. But you get 2 faces, a pair of splayed open finger hands, a pointing hand, and the hand that goes for the hand of Cure Black and Cure White holding when they're doing marble screw. I will not be showing off this yet, not until I get Cure White. Now moving on to the figure. And boy, is this a really good figure. There are some issues I have with the figure, but I'll get to that later. Yeah, it's hard for her to stand on her own. That's one thing I'll say right now. But here's the major thing. It has all the poseability of a Figuart, but a lot of the way it moves reminds me of another figure line I tend to buy, Figma. All these joints, the fact that they only do singular bends instead of, I'll bring in a rider for this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1. It reminds me of Figma. And I have to question why Bandai decided to go the route of Figma rather than trying to continue on with the way that they've done with these guys. But anyway, that aside, detailing, the way things are done, all reminds me of Figma. But I'll get into some things that they should have taken from Figma later. Anyway, continuing on. Poseability is as such. Head can look up about that far, though you can see the ball joint. I don't like that. And trust me, I've tried pushing her head down further. It doesn't work. She can look down about that far. The neck moves on pretty much 2 joints. There's the rotation that you get at the neck itself, and then there's that ball joint, which that scares me. Oh yeah, these shoulder plates don't like to stay on at all either. And there. Arms will rotate about that much before they knock the shoulder piece off. Again, I kind of wish that they went something along a similar lines to the Riders with these, because with the Riders, their shoulder armor moves with them. With this, the shoulder armor only moves to a certain degree and does not rotate with them. Thus, you get the unfortunacy of the well, A, the shoulder armor popping off the drop of a dime, and B, the impeding of their arm movement. Stay on. Anyway, as you saw, arms will bend at one joint to about that much. Wrists rotate and go that they do not wiggle. Waist is on, like standard Figuarts, 3 joints. There's the lower joint of her stomach and the upper joint of her torso. So you can get a lot of poses with this. Only downside is you can see a hollow gap right there. But I'm nitpicking. Onto the legs, and this is what I really like. The skirt is made of soft plastic. Kind of wish that this was, but whatever. The skirt is made of soft plastic, so you can get the legs to still move and not be impeded. They go forwards about that far, back about that far, in and out. God, I hate when toys squeak. Anyway, knees will bend about that much, which is really nice. But here comes the reason why the feet, why she's posed, by getting her to stand on her own is so annoying. The feet can go forwards and back like that, but it's hard for them to go side to side. Oh, that's new. Anyway, and they rotate about that much, but trying to get her to stand can be a pain in the butt. Because she tends to want to stand forward a bit more and not on her heels. And when you do get her to stand on her heels, she tends to go timber. So you have to get her into like some odd posing just to get her to stand straight. Or you can use the stand that comes with it. Though, I have to say, this has to be the worst Tamashii stage I've ever had. Not because of the design of the base. Actually, I kind of like that. Fits with the precursor. But, the hinges. Like with all Tamashii stages, you have to build the clip. But when you get limited edition, when you get stages with the figures, you have to build the entire stage. And, I don't like that at all. With my Ixa, it works fine. I have no problems with it. But these suck. They're so loose, and this one falls off all the time. I'm worried I'm gonna lose it eventually, and I don't like that. But anyway, onto our other accessories. Like I said, you get 2 faces. You get her grinning face, which I think you don't really see her use that often in precure form. You only see her use it in the opening themes, really, during her transformation sequences. This, I'd never use it. I tend to stick with either that face or the typical face I always have her in, which I wish I can get out easier. This. Now, on a Figma, you replace the head like that, pretty much. You rip the hair off, and you take the face off of a peg. Very, very simple. On a Figuart, it's a little more complicated. I ripped the head off because I'm worried I'm going to break because I worry about breaking the neck joint. Getting the hair off is the easy part. Getting the face off makes me want to freaking smash something. And I try to avoid wanting to smash the figure. Who in their right mind implements a freaking block like that? Seriously, Bandai, if you're going to mimic Figma with its joints, also mimic Figma with the ease of removing the face. In all honesty. It makes life a lot easier. But anyway, yeah. Just take the face off, plop it into the previous faces area, and then, just like getting the face off, it's strenuous getting the face on. Put the hair on. And now we have an angry Cure Black. Another point of articulation I kind of neglected, and I really do like this. On a Figuart, as you know, you get the universal ball joint right here, which allows the arms to do things like that. This takes a, how shall I put it? This kind of replicates that, but it's on kind of like a universal stem, and then it can go forwards like that. Like I said, that will be happening a lot in this video. So you can bring the arm forward like that for her pointing poses. So yeah, that's about it. I guess I'll end this while posing her. I got this figure from Ami for about, I'd say, $48 after shipping. It's a really good figure with just some unfortunate flaws. I haven't gotten any of the other pre-orders. This is actually my first touch on the Figuarts anime lines, and I really do enjoy it. I want to get Cure Black. I want to get Cure White, A, so I can complete the set, and B, because I like Cure White. So yeah, and that's not gonna work. So yeah, you can find this figure at Ami, HLJ. If you want it, go buy it. It's a good figure. Like I said, I don't like these build-your-own Tamashii stage acts. Nor do I like these shoulders. So yeah, thanks for watching, have a nice day, and I will see you all at my next review. If you want to go see her review, link will be over her. If you want to go see his review, link will be over him. So yeah, like I said, thanks for watching, have a nice day, and I will see you all at my next review. Whatever I review next, because, I got nothing. Peace out.